So I think the first one was about the continuity of awareness, wasn't it, during deep sleep?
Yes.
Which, as I understand it, and obviously I'm no expert whatsoever on Ramana Bhagavan's teachings, was that he said the fact that we know we were aware during dreamless sleep is an indication that the awareness or the consciousness or whatever we want to call it remains present even in the absence of any objective experience whatsoever. And I think my query around that was, how do we know that we don't make a very spontaneous and quick evaluation when we wake up, checking in with the body and how grotty we feel after a bad night's sleep or whatever, and we sort of evaluate whether we slept well or not. How do we know we're not just doing that in an instant, sort of thing?
Right. In the email, the way you had worded it, what you had written is, in one of the sentences, I believe that I've heard you say that we know that we were aware during deep sleep, even though the egoic self had dropped away, and that there is no memory, because when we wake up, we know if we've slept well or not.
Yes.
No, that is not exactly what it's got nothing to do with whether we slept well or not.
Right.
We have to step back a bit further.
Yeah.
That is, we are clearly aware, but we undergo three states. In two of those states, we're aware of ourself as a body, and we are consequently aware of other phenomena. Those two states are what we call waking and dream, which Bhagavan says ultimately are one and the same, because what we take to be waking is just a dream. And while dreaming, we assume that we are awake. It seems to be a waking state. So actually the two states are one. But there is another state in which we know that we were not aware of anything.
Yeah.
But the fact that we are aware of having been in a state in which we were not aware of anything means that though we were not aware of anything, we were aware. That is, we were aware of being, while asleep, we don't think, I'm not aware of anything. There's no thought there. But from how we understand it from a perspective of a waking state, we were in a state, we say it in negative terms, because that's how it seems to us we were in a state in which we were not aware of anything. We're clearly aware of having been in such a state. Supposing there was absolutely no awareness in sleep, we would not be aware of any gap between consecutive states of waking and dream. That is, there would seem to be an unbroken succession of alternating states of waking and dream. But we are aware of a gap. We are aware that there is a gap when we're not aware of anything.
Sure.
So the fact that we're aware of having been in a state in which we were not aware of anything means that we did exist there as awareness. Not awareness of anything, but just as pure awareness.